Aluminum power entrance cable is acceptable for use in residential homes. According to the National Electrical Code, Article 336.10, aluminum conductors are permitted for use as service entrance conductors. Article 310.6 states that the allowable ampacity of aluminum conductors is less than that of copper conductors of the same size. Therefore, aluminum conductors must be larger in size to carry the same amount of current. One advantage of aluminum power entrance cable is lower cost, as aluminum is a more affordable material than copper. Another advantage is lighter weight, with aluminum being lighter than copper, making it easier to handle and install. Aluminum also has higher conductivity than copper, meaning it can conduct electricity more efficiently. Disadvantages of aluminum power entrance cable include lower ampacity, where aluminum conductors have a lower ampacity than copper conductors of the same size, requiring larger conductor sizes for the same current capacity. Aluminum is also more susceptible to corrosion than copper, especially in wet environments. Expansion and contraction is another disadvantage, as aluminum expands and contracts more than copper when heated and cooled, which can lead to loose connections. Precautions for using aluminum power entrance cable include proper installation. Aluminum conductors must be installed and terminated according to manufacturer's instructions to prevent overheating and arcing. The use of antioxidant paste is crucial, as antioxidant paste should be applied to all aluminum connections to prevent corrosion. It is important to maintain tight connections, as aluminum connections should be checked periodically to ensure they remain tight due to expansion and contraction. In conclusion, aluminum power entrance cable is acceptable and commonly used in residential homes. It offers cost and weight advantages but requires larger conductor sizes and precautions against corrosion and connection issues. The ampacity of a conductor is the maximum current in amps that a conductor can carry continuously under the conditions of use without exceeding its temperature rating. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, provides tables that list the allowable ampacities for various types of conductors based on their size, insulation, and installation conditions. Aluminum conductors have a lower ampacity than copper conductors of the same size because aluminum has a higher resistance to the flow of electricity. This means that for a given amount of current, an aluminum conductor will generate more heat than a copper conductor of the same size. To compensate for this, aluminum conductors must be larger in size to carry the same amount of current as copper conductors without overheating. When installing aluminum conductors, it is important to follow the manufacturer's instructions and the requirements of the NEC. This includes using the correct size of conductor for the application, properly terminating the conductor, and applying antioxidant paste to all connections. Antioxidant paste is a specially formulated compound that helps to prevent corrosion of aluminum connections. Corrosion can increase the resistance of the connection, leading to overheating and potential failure. Aluminum wiring was used extensively in residential homes in the 1960s and 1970s, primarily as a cost-saving measure. However, problems with aluminum wiring began to emerge over time, including overheating, loose connections, and fires. These problems were often due to improper installation, the use of incompatible connectors, and the lack of antioxidant paste. As a result, many homes with aluminum wiring have been retrofitted with copper wiring or have had special connectors installed to improve the safety and reliability of the electrical system. If a home has aluminum wiring, it is important to have it inspected by a qualified electrician to ensure that it is safe and properly installed. The electrician can identify any potential problems and recommend solutions to improve the safety and reliability of the electrical system. Copper wiring is generally considered to be safer and more reliable than aluminum wiring, but it is also more expensive. Copper has a lower resistance to the flow of electricity than aluminum, which means that it can carry more current without overheating. Copper is also less susceptible to corrosion than aluminum, making it a more durable material for electrical wiring. The NEC specifies the allowable ampacities for conductors in Table 310.15b16 for copper, and this table is also used for aluminum. The ampacity of a conductor depends on its size, insulation type, and the ambient temperature. For example, A number 12 American wire gauge or AUG copper conductor with THHN insulation has an ampacity of 30 amps when installed in a raceway or cable. A number 12 AWG aluminum conductor with THHN insulation has an ampacity of only 20 amps under the same conditions. This means that to carry 30 amps, an aluminum conductor would need to be a larger size, such as a number 10 AWG. When terminating aluminum conductors, it is important to use connectors that are specifically designed for use with aluminum. These connectors are made of materials that are compatible with aluminum and that will not corrode over time. It is also important to apply antioxidant paste to the conductor before making the connection. The antioxidant paste will help to prevent corrosion and ensure a good electrical connection. Aluminum wiring is still used in some applications, such as for service entrance cables and for large feeders in commercial and industrial buildings. However, it is important to follow the manufacturer's instructions and the requirements of the NEC when installing aluminum wiring to ensure that it is safe and reliable. One common issue with aluminum wiring is that it can loosen over time due to thermal expansion and contraction. Aluminum expands and contracts more than copper when heated and cooled, which can cause connections to loosen. Loose connections can lead to overheating, arcing, and potentially fires. To prevent this, it is important to periodically check the tightness of all aluminum connections and to retighten them as needed. It is also a good idea to use spring-loaded connectors, which are designed to maintain a constant pressure on the connection even as the aluminum expands and contracts. Another issue with aluminum wiring is that it can corrode over time, especially in wet or humid environments. Corrosion can increase the resistance of the connection and lead to overheating. To prevent corrosion, it is important to apply antioxidant paste to all aluminum connections. Antioxidant paste is a specially formulated compound that helps to protect the aluminum from corrosion. It is also a good idea to use connectors that are made of corrosion-resistant materials, such as tin-plated copper or stainless steel. If a home has aluminum wiring, it is important to have it inspected by a qualified electrician to ensure that it is safe and properly installed. The electrician can identify any potential problems and recommend solutions to improve the safety and reliability of the electrical system. This may include replacing the aluminum wiring with copper wiring, installing special connectors, or applying antioxidant paste to all connections. The cost of replacing aluminum wiring with copper wiring can vary depending on the size and complexity of the electrical system. However, it is generally a significant expense. As a result, many homeowners choose to have special connectors installed instead. Special connectors are designed to provide a safe and reliable connection between aluminum and copper wiring. They are typically made of a tin-plated copper alloy and are designed to prevent corrosion. The cost of installing special connectors is typically much less than the cost of replacing the aluminum wiring with copper wiring. When installing special connectors, it is important to follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully. This includes using the correct tools and techniques and applying the correct amount of pressure to the connection. It is also important to periodically check the tightness of the connections and to retighten them as needed. In addition to the NEC, there are also other standards and guidelines that may apply to aluminum wiring. These include standards from organizations such as the American National Standards Institute, or ANSI, and the Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, or IEE. It is important to be familiar with these standards and guidelines when installing or inspecting aluminum wiring. The use of aluminum conductors for service entrance cables is generally acceptable, provided that the conductors are properly sized, installed, and maintained. However, it is important to be aware of the potential problems associated with aluminum wiring and to take steps to prevent them. This includes using the correct connectors, applying antioxidant paste, and periodically checking the tightness of the connections. If a home has aluminum wiring, it is important to have it inspected by a qualified electrician to ensure that it is safe and properly installed. The electrician can identify any potential problems and recommend solutions to improve the safety and reliability of the electrical system.